This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
At the end of the day, Kentucky did lose to Alabama, but head coach Mark Stoops is looking beyond the result. Defensively, the Wildcats held the Crimson Tide to their lowest point total of the season. And offensively, Stoops said earlier in the week that he was pleased with the running game, and those positives are things he says the players can and will improve on moving forward.
You know, you look at yourself and you compare yourself to the very best. And again, nobody's happy, you know that. I mean, it's all about wins and losses. But, you know, you look at yourself and you look at what we did on all sides and the good things that we did. And you have to build on that. And I believe our players will.
The Kentucky defense has certainly caught the eye of Vanderbilt head coach Derek Mason, who will bring his Commodores to Commonwealth Stadium this weekend. Mason was impressed with how the Cats played last weekend against Bama and says fans have a good football game to look forward to this weekend.
This group fights. They played well versus Alabama, for a good period of time. Alabama, does a good job of wearing you down. And I thought they got worn down, but I thought they tackled well early. I thought they communicated well. Their backers, run to the ball, secondary, found themselves competing early in that ball game. And so it's going to be a good ball game.
A lot on the line this week in our Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week as Harlan travels to Williamsburg. These two teams were part of a three-way tie last season in Class 1A, District 7. And this year, both are off to a different start. Harlan is 5-1 for a second straight season, and Williamsburg is 2-4. But Dragon head coach J.B. Donahue says that record is deceiving.
They're probably a pretty good 2-4 football team, maybe one of the better 2-4 football teams in the state. They've played a tremendous schedule in Lexington Christian, Somerset. They still play Leslie, and so they've played some tremendous opponents. So their record's not great, but they still got a quality football team. Years past they were tremendous athletically, and we felt like we had to make a lot of changes and do different things. And we're not going to do anything. We're going to do what we do. We've been playing pretty fast on defense. We've been getting a lot of people to the football.
Time once again to name our player of the week. This one from week 6. Lucas Vance of Leslie County showed up last week for the Eagles as they knocked off Allen Central 26-8. Vance was moved from receiver to running back and carried the ball 22 times for 206 yards and 2 touchdowns. Leslie County has another big district game this week when it hosts Prestonburg. That's a first look at sports this morning.
This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
767 wins, 18 13th region championships, 3 state championship appearances, and 1 state championship, and a legacy that will far outlive his time on this earth. Bobby Keith was a man that was respected and admired by everyone who met him, and yesterday he died at the age of 75.
And I really feel like we made it seem like that mountain teams could compete with anyone, and I think it gave a lot of hope to a lot of people, and it brought a lot of pride back to Clay County.
The coach makes a statement in the paper the day before, if we lose to a team that small, I'll walk all the way back to Hodgenville. Well, folks, he's still walking.
Very intelligent in the world of Kentucky high school basketball. He was just in a class by himself.
When you have your name even mentioned in the breath with people like Adolph Rupp, Paul Bear Bryant, the fellows I grew up being my heroes, when your name is even mentioned in the breath with those, you have to be tremendously honored. Every one of these guys has raised a good family, got good jobs, working hard. They're successful. They were successful then, and they're successful now, and that makes me very, very proud of them.
Give me one moment in time when I can be more than I am. Give me one moment in time when I can reach my destiny. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had worth giving. The ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Didn't we almost have it all? And to you I say, the ride with you was worth the fall, my friends. Didn't we almost have it all?